Hello. Good service. That lady runs this little thing here. I always see her. Hard work being a vendor. Okay, I'm roaming around Angeles City today. Hello. Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
All right. Take it over there. McDonald's. Been raining on and off. There's Angel's Burger. Lots of little vendors here. They set up their little carts. Hi. I always see that lady. I don't know her name. Had a bad experience. Oh, you want to hear about it? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you anyway. Here I am on a bus. I'm not going to give you the name. Okay, hey everybody, how you doing out there? Well, this is Subic Bay Johnny down here on temporary assignment in Angeles City. Rain, yeah. We get a lot of rain down in Subic when I was there. Don't know how long I'll be here, but as of right now, it's been coming and going. Anyway, not much going on. So I'm just going to take a little walk around fabulous MacArthur Highway. Okay. Well, like I said, this is boring to some people. To others, they like it, especially if you're an OFW in Singapore or Doha or Saudi Arabia, somewhere like that. Anyway, just gonna heading down to, where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just walking. Okay, well, had a bad experience on the bus. Hi, how are you? You be careful, slippery, okay? Don't slide. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, like I was saying, I had a bad experience on the bus. Okay, we're taking the expressway from Olongapo. They call it EasyTex. I do believe it's a SCTEX or something like that. But they call it EasyTex. Anyway, we're on the expressway going to Angeles, Dao to be exact. So guess what? Halfway between Olongapo and Angeles, the bus breaks down. Boom, right there on the expressway. We're stuck. Okay. Now I'm in no hurry to go anywhere. So we're waiting for another bus. Okay, bus going to Pasay, stops, and they make all of us get off the bus and go get on this other bus. But the bad thing is about the bus that picked us up is that 5 of us had to stand. Yes, guess what? I was one of the unlucky individuals who was standing. Well, I can deal with standing, but as a principle of the thing, oh wait, I'll first tell you before that. Okay, the conductor comes and makes us give him our tickets, you know, our receipts. So I give him my receipt, and he puts it in his bag or his pocket, whatever he did with them. Anyway, he's got my receipt saying for my trip. So I can't prove I've been on that bus, right? And I always demand a receipt because of BIR regulations, of course. So, I don't know, 45 minutes I'm standing up on this bus, barreling down the expressway. Okay, well, by the time we got to Dao, you can bet I'm not a happy camper. So, first thing I said, I think you should refund my money for the trip, to the conductor. He said, no, I can't do that. I said, well, where's the supervisor at the terminal? I want to talk to him. So I went and talked to the supervisor. Guess what? No refunds. So take in mind, I'm talking very respectfully to this guy. Why? Because I'm a foreigner in a foreign country. And I realized it was not his fault. Okay? I was in Iraq, or, you know, I was respectful, which is, you know, a good thing. So, he couldn't do nothing for me. The conductor didn't do nothing for me. So, I said, where's my receipt for the trip? They didn't want to give that to me either. but they did. So, make a long story short, I was not a happy camper, but I was respectful. When I didn't want to be respectful. I wanted to be yelling and stuff, but I didn't do it. So, I just wanted to show you guys that sometimes it's hard when you're taking public transportation here. Had I known I would have had to stand up, I would not have left the broken down bus. And I would not have cared if we stayed there all day and all night. Why? Out of principle. Like I said, don't want to tell you the name of the company. Anyway, that was quite an experience. Will I be taking that bus line back to Subic? You know, no, for a while. I'm going to put them on my boycott list. Plenty of other means of transportation. What kind? Example, UV Express. That's a van service. Very, very, it's good. One person can sit in the front seat. How many? The first row is 3 people. 3 or 4. I think it's 4. Anyway, 3 or 4. UV Express is a very good opportunity. Angel's Bakery. They run service to Barrio Barreto every day except for Sunday. Thumb Stars. They have service. Hello. All kinds of ways to get there. Why would somebody throw back there? That could be full of money, you know? I don't want to touch it. It's just weird. It felt empty. I'm not thinking it's full of money. Even if it's full of money, I'd have to turn it in. You think I'm crazy. Anyway, like I said, I didn't have too good of experience. Somebody's gonna ask, why did you want your money back? What made you think you deserved your money back? Because it is not proper procedure to make people standing on a bus. Sure. Extenuating circumstances, right? No, we could have waited for an empty bus. like I said, it was more out of I didn't even want the money. I just wanted them to own up to it. Hey, your responsibility. Fork over the cash. Because they sure got their hand out when they want you to pay your fare. Anyway, life goes on. Oh, we're getting pretty close to Granny's. Granny's Bake Shop. There's Granny's Bake Shop. Hello. Hi.